What's up, everybody? We're playing Shapeshifter Formations!
Shapeshifter Formations.
It's still Spoopy Week. This is one of the spoopiest games that we can think of.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Because of how spoopy the game is. It's the... Look, we get one mulligan for this week, and this is our mulligan, but we're going to try to make it as spooky as possible.
Oh, sure.
So we're going to go with a spooky horror icon, and we're going to play as, like, Dr. Frankenstein and or his monster, and just do zippy-zap chain lightning things.
Okay.
And it's totally going to be spooky.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Don't you worry about a darn thing.
Yeah.
So we automatically get shock and status. I like.
Do we need anything else?
A lot of people were saying extra projectile stuff is good, and I think I agree. I like doing.
Is lightning a projectile?
The chain lightning that I shoot is.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll keep these difficulties on because I'm determined.
Okay.
All right. And now we're going to zap things very spookily.
Look at that spooky wiggle.
Everyone knows that squares are the scariest shape. So, we got that going on. A lot of spooky shapes.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, this is going to be the scariest video of the week. That's going to be the end of it.
Yeah, perfect.
Hey, I can do corrosion.
Yeah, but corrosion's not really.
We'll get the salvager. I'll get more max health stuff.
That's a good one.
It's fine. Let's see. It's not exactly helping out our zip zaps. We want to level up our zip zaps.
Yeah, but max health is good.
Electrified rounds. On hit to apply more shock.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
We'll take that. Okay, and we're zipping, we're zapping, we're zooping, we're booping.
Zooping?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that red XP, or red health up there.
The red health XP.
Yeah, I mean it is, right? It's health, it's XP.
They want me to take those corrosive bolts. I don't wanna.
Yeah. You really don't need the accuracy or the projectile speed.
Yeah.
Do you want status, strength, and duration at the cost of damage?
I'm gonna take the chemical bolts just to...
Yeah, it's like it doesn't hurt you in any way. There's no downside to taking the chemical bolts. Just...
I'm gonna try to save my rerolls for, like, fishing for really cool legendaries if I find a legendary that's not good. Or even an epic. Now we got some zappies.
Voltaic dispersion. There's a red one that's gonna go away.
It's fine. So there's my ability. I just make a zip zap thingy.
A little test tower. Okay.
And we'll sit there and zip and zap people. Hey, Voltaic.
And more Voltaic. Yeah.
Just give me more shock and overload. Because it's spooky that way.
Yeah.
Aw, do you see how spooky that boss was?
I go, throw the third switch.
Lightning stake. 20% chance to strike the enemy with lightning.
That's pretty good.
It's more lightning. Okay. So, technically speaking, if I wanted to really, like, do, like, the zappiest zap build, weirdly, the chain lightning probably isn't it. I'd want something that hits harder and faster. Well, mostly faster.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, you can on ability fire right up for time.
Yeah, I'm almost considering rerolling this just because of the rarities.
There's two ices in there, yeah.
You know what? Yeah, let's.
Oh, well,
fire, the healing.
I feel like those are worse options.
I'll take the heal. It could come in handy. It's like, I have to stand in it, which kind of sucks, but there are times when that's okay.
And look, you can always just drop a Tesla coil in the pool as well.
And just hang out with it.
Like, yeah.
Critical healing. Again, we're not gonna be doing that much crit. 3% more fire rate than projectile speed. I think our projectile speed is pretty much instantaneous, so that was literally just a 3% attack speed, and I didn't want to reroll. I'm gonna reroll. High caliber rounds at the very
Caliber
least.
rounds.
That's status strength, projectile speed, and damage. Again, projectile speed doesn't matter much, but the damage and the status strength.
Yeah, those are both pretty good.
Okay. Then we're just gonna continue zipping and zapping. And then I'll just put down my little mini zapper. That can take care of stuff over there. Cryo rounds. Could have a
lots and lots of cryo.
chance on hit to do a bunch of stuff.
I mean, again, there's no downside to it.
The only potential downside is if I get too much of other things. If I get the thing where it increases my main one by a lot and reduces the rest, I don't want it to not hit shock. So
correct. But do you want to spend another reroll already?
no, not really. And Ricochet is not that good, but it's not that bad. You know what? I'll get the Ricochet instead.
Does the Ricochet do anything?
Yes, because see those little bullets? Ricochet doesn't make your weapon ricochet. Ricochet is a chance on hit that it shoots its own little bullet out, which is different. So Ricochet works with every weapon because it works in a uniform-like manner.
Okay.
Glass cannon. Just...
How about just elemental plating?
But glass cannon. It's 20% more damage.
I mean, you can. I'm not going to stop you.
Look, it's the spookier option.
The other one was armor and lightning, which...
Well, it was armor and status, which sort of equates to... I mean, it definitely equates to lightning, but...
it's
not,
shock.
Not like super specifically. It's more generically.
Yeah, there's another red pip hiding in the top corner there.
I'll get another Ricochet. I don't need the missiles. Kinetic redirect. I don't plan on getting hit too much.
Well, you never plan on getting hit. Unless you're specifically that one ship that plans on getting hit.
Everyone's got a plan until I get punched in the face. That's what Mike Tyson says.
Yeah. And some people have plans even after they get punched in the face.
Some people. Demolisher is always just a solid pick.
Yeah, that's nice.
Like
Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson usually had a plan if he got punched in the face.
It's true.
It usually required punching the other face.
Yes.
Which isn't really a complicated... Look, you took damage.
I did.
Well, you could immediately heal it.
I could, but
does Vital Rush help?
yeah, I'm not gonna be that worried about my ability.
Your Tesla power. But a chance to extra lightning could be cool.
But yeah, Mike Tyson, he's the one guy in this world where he can be 100 years old in a wheelchair, and I still wouldn't mess with him.
He's the one guy? I feel like there's a few that would fit that bill.
He's the main one. He's the main one where I died. Nope, not me. not doing it. Because everyone's like, oh yeah, he's old. He's in his 60s now, and then you see him in the freaking training up and doing like, you know, exhibition fights, and that guy is still quick as anything. And be like, nope, not ever.
Yeah.
Okay. Efficiency module.
Hey,
That just gets me a bunch of ability stuff, which I'm not that concerned about. So, you know, I'm just going to get more Demolisher.
Demolisher instead.
Oh, it's boss time. Alright, we're zapping him. We're zapping him as hard as we can.
He's zapping him pretty good.
And there he goes.
Dang. Good lord.
He had the misfortune of hanging out in the center, and it wasn't a good place for him. Alright, I'll get the elemental plating now. And the energy shield is interesting. Negates a single
Energy
hit.
shield. Yeah. But I don't think you need it. I mean, you might.
I don't think you need it yet. But
You definitely take the elemental plating.
definitely gonna take the electrified rounds, and there's no reason not to take the reactive hull.
Yeah.
Do I want to exchange anything for crit? No, not particularly. Purchase tagged items, maybe. Another elemental plating, yeah, sure.
Might as well.
We'll see what we get here. Okay.
Oh, heck yeah. Bolt.
And then just a couple of aerodynamic rounds because.
Which again, the projectiles.
Yeah.
Well, no, you have projectiles now, so it matters.
Well, I mean, I've always had projectiles. I have a gun.
Well, I mean, projectile speed doesn't matter on your zippy zap because they go from your gun to enemy's face instantly.
Yeah, but now it's like
But now,
a faster instantly.
well, I mean, technically speaking, sure, but imperceptible. But the ricochet bullets, I assume that does affect those guys.
And I don't know, one way or the other. I can get another well of life.
Or you could hyperfire.
Yeah, I think I like hyperfire. Because rate of fire
lose a
up
little bit of
and status
damage,
strength
but-
at the same time are primo for doing zip zap things.
That's true.
And, you know, being extra spooky about it, of course.
Oh, of course.
As spooky as possible.
Ooh.
Yeah. You don't forget to do the spooky sounds. Like
Do you need me to just spooky sound every so often?
just every so often, just to let people know, just to remind them.
Okay.
Warp drive is a bit spicy.
I mean, it is spooky.
I mean, you have a good point.
Spicy is spooky, right?
Depends on the level of capsaicin, maybe.
I mean, it's called a ghost pepper, right?
Ghost pepper is not even like.
Lee, it's called ghost pepper, which a ghost is spooky.
Oh, okay, I got. I thought you were
Carolina Reaper, maybe also spooky.
Pepper X is the new hottest pepper.
Yeah, but that ain't like spooky. It's an X. It's just.
No, have you
Worst
played
Twitter.
Resident Evil? X is like the Mr. X.
He
he
but
hunts
it's
you down.
Mr. X. Last character that I knew named X was very not spooky.
It depends on your, perspective.
I don't know what's better, the steak or the dispersion. Probably the steak.
This applies more shock. This makes the shock and the overload stronger.
Yes.
And
But
I think this is
applying
always
more-
20% chance. I think the thing that increases is the shock. So
Is the 5.
it'd go from 5 to 10. So that means it would happen
Correct.
more often. But this means that when it does happen, it's stronger. I think I'll go with lightning stick, but I think it's very close. I like them both.
Yeah.
Alright, so you see those big booming explosions is when I get enough shock on something, they explode,
Yeah.
and that's the overload. And this build is all about just doing that. Being very shocking. Because
Yeah.
spooky stuff is very shocking.
Of course. Ew.
Yeah, it's a sad reroll.
Oof. I don't even know if I would have bothered. A vital rush. Oh, okay.
Demolisher.
Oh, you've been hit
Twice.
twice.
It's fine. I gotta heal well. I'm gonna heal it all right back up. That's why I got the heal well, baby.
Uh huh.
And there's no other better options. And When you're stuck having to use suboptimal options, it's very spooky.
Ooh.
Are you guys believing us yet? Like, have we convinced you?
We don't need to convince him of nothing. It just is spooky.
Yeah, it's,
Come
whether you know it is or not, it just is.
Oh, you took a shot.
I did.
You're bleeding. Blood is spooky.
Oh god. Especially when it's geometrically based.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this Venn diagram of healing.
Oh, Venn diagrams are like spooky.
Depends on the Venn diagram. I'm sure there could be spooky Venn diagrams.
Is there a cap on how much max health those red ones can give you?
50 per level, I believe.
Oh.
More electrified rounds.
I think you may have already hit it. 'Cause
Overload.
you're picking up red ones and it's not doing anything.
Overload catalyst is tempting. Yeah, I probably have hit it. I've almost certainly hit it. I'm sure I've picked up at least 50 of them by now.
Well, that's silly.
I mean, they still heal for one every time I pick one up.
Well, yeah, not if you're at full health.
Yeah, but if I'm not at full health, they heal me for one, so it's another form of healing, which is good. Okay. Zip, 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 zap, zip. Oh man, just the zap booms.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not that worried about crit, but I don't want to necessarily give it up either. Rolling it. More Well of Life. More.
Well.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You guys were supposed to be dead before you got to me. But they persevered through enough damage that should have killed them, like zombies.
Ah.
Oh god. I knew this was spoopy. Contagion is fine because
it's any status.
That's any status. Although Hyperfire is also right there.
Yeah, it's true.
Contagion's
rarer.
Yeah, and status strength plus 15, and
yeah,
passing on more zipping and zapping and zooping, zip zap zooping booping. I walked right into that guy.
Is it walking?
Yes, like the series The Walking Dead.
Ah, more zombies.
Yes.
The new update for Minecraft is going to be out, and
They have zombies.
is out. Yeah, they have zombies
And creepers.
and
other
there's a-
skeletons and
there's a whole thing they're testing out with changing how cured zombie villagers work. That's spooky.
they don't.
Well, it's boss time.
Zip zap zippity zoop zop zippity boop bop.
And it's doing a lot of zipping zaps.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh.
Bullied.
I couldn't get out of the way in time. But it's fine. He got out of the way of his life. Got him.
Oh, there's a heavy caliber.
I'll take the heavy caliber. Status, duration, strength, the cost of damage. That's sure, it's fine. I think I've passed up a couple of those before, but it's fine. Rolling energy.
Roiling energy, there's no downside.
And then more electrified
Electrified
rounds.
rounds, yes.
Like. Projectile bounces, I'm not sure how it works on this weapon. So,
Now, is that the one where it's if it hits the wall, it bounces?
I believe so, yes.
Normally? So I don't know if it's going to be all that helpful.
I want to reroll it. Oh, I get nothing but common sadness. Reroll it one more time. Ah.
Okay.
And then corrosion stuff and healing. We do a lot of healing, so we could throw a lot of these around, but it's not what I want to do, so I'm not gonna.
Also, would you like to exchange upgrades for all the heals in the world?
No, thank you. Alright, the spice must flow.
How much you want to gamble?
Alright, Jimmy, I was about to leave.
Gambling is spooky.
Alright. That is never... Well, yeah, like the first zap.
Look, the first zap will do damage.
Right, I'm out of here before I can be convinced.
Look how much, look at your shards.
Oh, you know what?
You know what? Get more spooky than that.
You did give me spooky number. Alright. I understand what your game plan was. Because you were definitely going for that.
100%. James was so good at math. Everyone in the Discord knows that James is great at math.
Now I'm gonna get 50 more hit points. Because I got another...
That's pretty good.
Another scavenger thing. Which is good, because I gave up some hit points along the way. So now I can...
You did give up hit points. How'd you give up hit points? Oh, yeah, the glass cannon.
Yeah.
Some pretty thick glass.
This is bulletproof glass. Oh. Just so many zips and zaps and zoops.
Zip, zap, zap. Like the magneton.
Yes.
Mad lad.
You just gotta keep making references that no one's going to get except for me. Oh, transfusion.
Well, people are gonna get that one.
No one has heard of the small YouTuber Jade Animations.
No. Yeah, exactly. No one is watching her animation of her her Pokemon Nuzlocke runs.
What would be really spoopy is if I did like every other YouTuber on the platform and utilized her picture for my thumbnail to clickbait views.
Oh, that's not. That ain't kosher, even for Halloween.
Get too real. Look, even her friends are like, look, I gotta find a way to get her in the thumbnail somehow.
I know they do. I also, speaking of her friends and the thumbnails and whatnot, is Alpharad doing okay? Like, in all of the things I've seen him in lately, he just looks so tired.
Well, it's because he's a streamer and YouTuber. We're all look like that.
Yeah.
You can tell I'm still on the lower end stages because, you know,
You still have hope in your eyes?
No. That's long gone. It's I don't live in a nice enough place and I haven't dyed my hair an unnatural color yet.
Oh, is that part of it?
No, there's plenty of people that do that, but I'm just funning. I don't think I've seen my sister's natural hair color in well over a decade. And her hair colors are definitely not natural. She does like purples and greens and stuff. It's cool. The plasma bolts. Ooh, but then there's also the voltaic.
Ooh, more voltaic.
So status strength and duration and fire rate at the cost of crit, or just more shock strength and overload strength.
But fire rate is so good.
It is true, but it's at the cost of the crit stuff, which admittedly is not that big of a deal for what I'm going for.
So your crit chance is 15%,
yeah.
your crit damage is 50%.
We're zipping, we're zapping, we're blipping, we're blapping.
Yeah. I think you're getting close to your cap on red HP upgrades. I think.
I do believe that is to be the case, but I'm not there yet.
No, you're not there yet. I want to say it's 238.
Oh, 239. Nope. 239. You were one off.
I was off by 1. Because I'm so good at math.
Weren't you killed by math once?
Yeah. Well, killed by numbers.
Nah. Let's see. Ability. Am I just gonna take another aerodynamic rounds?
Yeah.
Actually, no. I'm gonna take the extra charge for when I use it, because it makes zip zaps happen.
That's true.
Oh, there's too many squares. I was told it's hip to be square. So there's so many bullet shooters up here. I should do something about them one day.
Yeah. You got plenty of zips and zaps and zops. You just got to get, close enough to them to actually hit them. Ooh, lightning strike.
Yep. And we're doing it.
You just followed that bullet to the wall.
Yeah. I wanted to make sure that it got home safely.
Yeah. After a night of trick-or-treating.
Yeah, because it's spooky.
'Cause it's spooky.
glad we're on the same page.
Yeah.
The same very spooky page.
Ooh,
It's like Necronomicon page.
Oh, page the Necrobookicon.
Trying to get extra spicy. I used my ability and the boss is up in 2 seconds. I probably should have saved it.
There's more projectile bounces.
Yeah, for what that's worth. Yeah, I definitely should have saved my ability.
That's fine. It's gonna hit him.
For a little bit.
Oh.
Oh, and I got the ability back immediately.
See?
I'm trying to get close enough to just put it right next to him. This is
The poor hexagonner.
poor nothing. He knows what he did. Oh, that's a fun exchange upgrade right there.
Yeah, it is. Oh, and a contagion?
Yeah. We'll take the contagion.
The shield's not terrible either.
Elemental plating. These are free, so we're just gonna grab that. Sure. What am I gonna give up? That's okay. Oh, that one was sad.
I think you're gonna start. These are gonna, I assume, trade greens for greens, right?
Probably.
So
I have 2
really
greens that I wouldn't mind giving up, but the rest. What do I have for commons? I don't believe any of my commons are super necessary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Is this gonna be one of those? You don't need accuracy.
I don't need projectile speed, weapon damage. I'm not that worried about. I don't think I picked that up.
You get weapon damage instead of ability damage is what you do.
Elemental plating. We'll take more of that.
Yeah, I have a feeling that that's what you'll get.
I'm considering just getting rid of every white thing and then just shooting for more of the zippy zap greens.
You get at least like 5 or 6 more of these.
A hyperfire, beautiful.
Sure.
No, okay. See, that's the one thing we have to worry about.
Well, all right.
Good old chaotic burst.
Hold on, before you pick that up.
Okay, go on.
No, that's fine. Well, I was going to say you could.
I can pick these
up
up
the
and
focus
then
fires, trying to exchange them for, but it's a little it's spicy because you can't, pick. You could lose at perfect. You lose the hyperfires. A little sad, but
it's fine. It's just once we're done here, we'll go over there. Oh, look at that.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah. A
L-
dog.
on dodge do
Oh,
things?
it's on dodge, but you dodge things. Oh, you gotta. Oh, no, you're not. Okay.
Now I'm out.
Now, how many are you out, or you got like one?
Now I'm out. I'm out.
Because there's more. There's more in the shop. I don't know if that's worth doing, but.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
And then, you know, just for ha-has.
That's stupid.
Yeah, look. And then... Dang it.
Go all in.
Dang it. Well, no, that was a good one.
No, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
Is that good? Is that
Um...
the last one you picked up could also probably you still I think again you still got like 2 more that you could do there.
Yeah, I think I'll leave it for now because I feel like...
Because what is the well hold on because that's on hit how because what's going up on that?
The amount of shock. So I'm applying 50 shock when I hit somebody, and it takes 100 to explode them.
I'm just saying you could theoretically.
Well, I would need another 10 for it to matter, because at 50 they explode at 100.
Correct.
So at 10 is really good, unless I'm going to go to 20, and 20 I think would be too much. It'd be too much to get to.
If you say so, that's probably correct.
That's
the correct choice.
One more reroll just for ha-has.
Oh, that's some choices.
I mean, my projectile speed.
Heavy rounds is great. Correct. The warp drives, honestly, good too.
All right, let's just go.
I mean, again, your max health is still like 209 here, like. So they're gonna go off a lot now. By the way.
Yeah. Oh boy, there's a lot of bullets. There's a lot of bullets coming.
Hey, glass cannon.
Spooky.
So vision is gonna be hard all of a sudden.
I want a zip zap bullet boy up there. Okay. We're definitely doing some more exploding. More exploding than we used to.
Yeah. Every 2 ticks of lightning here is an overload.
Well, 2... because it's a 20% chance on hit, so I still have to proc it several times. But the weapon itself, I think, just innately also adds shock, so... There's a lot going on to it. Oh.
Hey, overload catalyst.
Overload. So 25% more damage when they're exploding.
That's pretty good.
That main thing that I'm doing. Ow. Oh, it's another one of those shooty McPooty boys.
You didn't even booty.
Okay. We're just gonna heal back up real quick. Alright. Alright, you stop shooting your bullets over there. Thank you. Oh boy, I've put myself in a position.
Oh, you're fine. Oh, that guy was mean.
Elemental plating!
Yeah.
Just so much armor.
Between your healing pools and all your armor.
Just imagine how much health I'd have if I hadn't given away, like, all of it.
You taking, what, 3 glass cannons? 4 glass cannons?
Enough.
But you've also got, what, 2 levels of, the big one.
The big one.
So you got an extra 100 hit points on here. I don't know what anything's called. Look at that, you're back to full health.
Yeah. Because I got the shards that heal, and I got the wells that heal, and then I just heal on hit occasionally.
Yeah. Well, and again, with so much armor, you're taking like 2 damage a hit, so unless you take a bunch back to back.
Let's... Yeah, it's like the missile's fine. It's not necessarily on brand, but it's something.
It's something. Plus, you got rid of all your commons. You can't take another common.
I can't be part of the common folk.
Not on Spook Week.
What?
Because spooky things are uncommon.
Are they?
Well, they're certainly not common.
I guess it depends on what you consider spooky.
That's just a lot in general.
Yeah, watch them pop.
Now they're gone. What's a common spook then?
Like the scary old lady from down the lane, depending on what lane you live in.
I have a scary old lady down the lane, but she's not really spooky. She's just weird.
Oh, weird can be spooky.
And I don't want to judge. I don't know what she's got going on in her life.
Look, if the basis of all of those movies with like the weird old person on the street is that like they're all misunderstood, but that's besides the point. We gotta judge them harshly based on, you know, them being old in a weird house or something.
Damn.
Look, the morals of these movies are a little lost on me.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just thinking of the guy from Home Alone specifically when I'm making this.
I was going to say, if old and weird in a big house is all it takes, then a lot of the big VTubers.
Are they all old?
I said VTubers. I meant YouTubers. Not necessarily VTubers. Thinking back to Alpharad.
Ah.
How old is Alpharad anyway? I don't even know if he's that old. Hyperfire, Overload,
Yeah.
Catalyst, never mind.
He's not that old. He's certainly younger than us.
Is he?
Yes.
God.
I think by a factor of like a decade for me.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Well, I've told you that. Now you know it. It's knowledge.
Man.
It's knowledge that you possess.
God, that just reminds me of in Hollow Live, one of the girls is constantly referred to as a Zoomer. And in a recent stream collab that they did, she didn't know what the Blue Eyes White Dragon was. And I'm like, oh god.
Well, look, that doesn't necessarily mean that she doesn't know what's going on. She could just be too poor to afford it. Like, that's like the whole thing. Oh, also, we're on the final boss already, baby.
Yeah. Those arms are gonna break so hard.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you've got it this time. What's spookier than success, Lee?
Failure. So I should fail. Okay, and I got my zappy thing right next to him. As we just keep zapping away.
The Octagonopus.
I'm feeling pretty good about this one.
Yeah.
See, we just dodging bullets.
Well, you gotta make sure you stay
Zipping.
close enough to actually zip him.
We're zipping, we're zapping, we're bipping, we're bapping. And
got him.
And there we go. Complete a run with a chain lightning weapon. I did it.
Also, why are there upgrades to pick up?
You know, for swag.
Oh, okay. And run?
Oh, now what's
Unlock Thunderstep.
what's spookier than getting your first YouTube victory?
That's what I'm saying. What's spookier than success?
If you don't count the VODs where I streamed and got a bunch of victories over there.
You should check out the VOD channel if you haven't already.
Yeah.
There's a link down in the description.
If you want to...
Spooky link.
Yeah, it's a very spooky link. I'm hoping you guys have bought into how spooky this game is, because...
Yeah.
I think we'll actually do like more Halloween themed games going forward for the rest of the month.
The rest of the week.
But you guys like this game, and after the last 2 games, I just needed the small, slightly spooky palate cleanser.
Ah.
But yeah, so there we go. We nailed it, and victory was ours.
Yes.
So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I guess with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Okay, bye.